Did it start?
Oh, green. Yeah, he just vibing. Did it start?
What up, guys? What up, guys?
Yeah,
I wanted to see that
natural.
movie. I saw this one movie I saw people talk about. It's called Weapons.
I ain't heard of that one.
What is that about?
What is it? What is it about?
I don't even know.
I'm trying to see
It's
that.
like it's like a
shit.
horror movie or some shit. I was like, fuck, I want to see like a little horror movie.
Who's in it?
I'm trying to see that him John.
Him.
You heard about that one? The Jordan Peele?
The
Football movie is like about
Is it another
Marlon
thriller type
Wayans?
thing?
What? I don't even know if it's out yet. That's the one.
Is it
I'm
like
trying
his
to see.
style?
that's
His, like,
dope.
his normal style, like the thriller?
Yeah,
type
it's the
stuff?
thriller, but it's about football and about how the whole aspect of like Hollywood and how you gotta sell basically your soul to either go the distance or
That's crazy.
stay normal.
He's gonna run out of single word
That
movie
shit is about to
titles.
go stupid. I can't wait to see that
those.
shit.
Huh.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie of all time, either Paid in Full or The Shining.
Classics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like The Shining.
Alright.
The Shining's like lit. I don't know. I just like the suspense and just like how they shot it and shit. It's just like, and like the intro music and shit is like classic. But then like Paid in Full is just like.
Facts.
And I'm from Canada. They shot the whole thing in Toronto and shit too. so-
What?
Canada's movie scene's crazy. There's so many big
You know,
movies.
like a lot of movies are shot in Canada.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That,
I
like
didn't
when
even know
they-
that.
Yeah, whenever they're trying to like replicate like a big city or something,
Yeah.
they'll like go shoot it in Canada because it's cheaper. They probably get like grant money and stuff too.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's
Canada's
wild,
plugged
bro.
for it.
That's wild.
So, bro, you've been DJing a lot lately, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, my big head's been like focusing on just like tour DJing. It's like it's good, consistent stuff to do in between placements.
Hell yeah, it's fun. It's just like another part of like the brand and the industry and shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'm grateful to be able to do it. Like I got like residency in Vegas. I got like
That's crazy.
20, 30 shows in Vegas a year.
Damn, bro.
This year I did Coachella. I just got back from Lollapalooza, killed Lala. That shit was fucking like 40,000 people.
That's fire.
Did the after party, brought out Artemis and Martin Garrix and shit.
Fire,
so
bro.
sick.
Shout out my boys. That shit was a lot of fun, man.
Fire.
Yeah, I've done a bunch of tours and stuff too. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that's just like it's just another part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if you're in music, you want to try to like make as many revenues as you can, right? So like
100%.
you got your touring, you got your publishing, you got your ASCAP and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then if you can do merch or brand deals or whatever, you know, just kind of expand the business as much as you can.
So you're jumping right into a topic that
Yeah,
I'll have towards the end.
exactly.
I want to ask you this because I want to get back to the residency because I have this really strong thought on residencies for young people especially. But when you talk about DJing and diversifying income, did you like always like DJing, or was there a point where you realized
He was
like,
like, nah.
did you realize like this is something I really should do because it will bring an additional revenue stream? And it's
Nah,
just like, dope?
bro.
Like, how did it come to life?
like honestly, like I never wanted, bro. Like Coach K was telling me to DJ in like 2014. He gave me the idea. He was like, "Yo, man, you should like do like the DJ and stuff. Like it would be really big." And I was always like, "Man, I don't want to be a DJ. Like I'm a producer. Like you know, like this is like when I'm coming up. I'm like on mixtapes with the Migos and shit. I'm like, man, I want to be a producer. Like I always felt like it's like a separate career in a way. I never really looked at it like as like a brand thing. It's like it's all work. It's all focusing on one thing. It's like your brand. You know what I mean? I thought it was just like. Some people come up to me in the street. They think I'm like they know me as a DJ because they came to a show in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like
yo.
I don't really like that shit as much, but I don't know. It just got to the point where like people wanted to see me, and then I started getting like booking offers, and I would like shut a lot of them down. And then I got one. It was to do a New Year's show in Hawaii, and I was like,
that sounds fun.
Let me break out these guys.
my team was like, they were like, well, like it's like you want to just go to Hawaii, get like a vacation, and then just do the show. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like at that point, I was like, I've never been to Hawaii, so I was like, let's just do it. And then that was like kind of how it started. I never really liked it at first. Like even like 2018, I did a tour, bro. It was like the craziest tour. Like it was so fun. We had so much fun. Yeah. It was G-Eazy, Ty Dolla $ign, Lil Uzi. Me, YB and Namir, P-Lo. Like it was so fucking lit. It was like it was like 15,000 people, amphitheater every city, like 32 cities across America. It was like so lit, and like even then, like I didn't really enjoy DJing until I did like Coachella, like 2019. I brought out DMX, R.I.P. That was amazing. I brought out X. I brought out Rich the Kid, ASAP Ferg, and Ty. And like
That's
after
crazy.
that, then I feel like
That's a move.
2019 I started like really like appreciating like the DJing like aspect and like the art of that. It's just like a different form of art, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Do you think you've gone from doing it to just satisfy all these appearances and bookings to actually like really like mastering the skill of DJing?
for sure, like I'm not like I can't like scratch and shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like this like that, but I can definitely like throw a fucking great party and make people have a good time. Like I like
You
to
can
party.
feel the
Like,
room.
Yeah, I was about to
people
say,
who know me, I like to have fun. I like to have a good time. I want to make sure everyone around me is having a good time. So I feel like it's like a good way to intersect like music and like everyone having a good time.
How did you like learn how to do it? Like, did you get taught?
Just kind of taught myself, man. Like it's
Wow.
like obviously like being a producer and shit. You know rhythm. I play drums. I play instruments. You know rhythm. You know BPMs. You're making
Right.
fucking beats all the time. So it's like it's not that you can figure it
Yeah,
out.
figure it out.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like everyone's got their own DNA and the way they DJ too. It's kind of like it's cool.
Do you use it as an opportunity to play a lot of your own music?
I do.
Yeah, how
Definitely
much?
do.
I was gonna say, how much of your
Yeah.
own music do you DJ versus
Yeah,
collaboration?
Like, I definitely play like all like
Audience.
my bigger stuff, and then if like people in the crowd like they like will like say like, oh, like play this song, by you all like play it or some shit. But I'm just trying to have a good time. Like I don't
That's
know, like
hard.
I just want the crowd to be as lit as they can be, and like that comes from like snowball effect of just like playing the right shit in a row and like building up those moments in a show. You know.
We talk a lot
that's
about
fire.
for producers now using DJing as a tool to be able to offer additional services to artists so they can get close to them, work with them. And in your case, you were already established. This was just like a new avenue, right?
For sure.
Did
You
DJing
can-
ever open up new like opportunities to work with new artists?
1,000%. Like me bringing Ferg on out at Coachella made him appreciate me as a DJ, and then he brought me on tour with him and Made in Tokyo in 2019. So like stuff like that just like opens the door. And yeah, being able to bring like someone like DMX out on stage and like being able to
legendary,
have
bro.
that and build that like friendship with him before he passed, like that's like incredible.
That's
Like, you know what I mean?
Did you ever get to make any records, like produce with someone as a result of your DJing? Did it ever land any placements?
Yeah, I did a song with Ty and Big Sean on tour in 2018. I've definitely made a bunch of records on tour and stuff too.
That's cool.
And then just like a double, it like quadruples your value even more because now you bringing them the show audience as well. Bro,
So it's like
nice.
that's like a thing that I always like feel like it's important about DJing. It's like always just like building your brand more, keeping like your name, like building your face card to more people that don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just like a very important part of the brand.
And that leads to a question that I want to ask: where and how much, as far as the importance of going into that about the branding, how much do you feel for yourself was it built on the tag? That tag being, do you feel like that was a large catalyst of like being like, yo, this could be a thing, and then building behind that, or was it strategically already in place and you feel like your tag just made it just
Man,
go
so
somewhere else?
like it's like completely different, bro. Like when I started doing the tag shit, I was coming up in the mixtape era
Yeah.
where like there wasn't much money in it for producers and shit. Like people were like, why are you trying to make music? Like there's like no money and shit, right?
Yeah.
So what I would do is I had a tag. So when I was on these mixtapes, people would hear my tag and then come to me to buy beats off me. And that's
Yeah.
how I was like making a living when I was like 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
So like that's pretty much like I did that to kind of like make people like know who I am, so then they know that like they could come like buy a beat off me or something. It was kind of
Yeah.
like a branding just to kind of like make my like storefront kind of in a way, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't to like build this big brand and like become something. Like it was never that. It was always just like I want people to like know who I am, and like and like the way I'm gonna sell beats is like people know, okay, this is Murda Beatz. I can go to his Twitter, hit him up, or like, you know, whatever it was, you know?
So essentially, like, grew a life of his own, basically.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's dope.
Did that start in high school?
It's kind of like a commercial, like of like a radio commercial for like a business or some
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know how like you hit the radio and it's like you just hear shit on the radio all the time.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I can call this guy for this shit. It's kind of the same shit.
That's
in a
hard.
way.
That's dope.
Did this all started in high school, right?
Yes, sir.
When you were in high school pursuing this, did other kids that were like your peers, did they like see like, I see where you're going, or were they like,
A few, bro. Everyone made fun of me, bro. Like everyone's like, who's this kid? Like this Shane's trying to be Murda Beatz now. Like all this shit. Like, bro, teachers making fun of me. Like principals telling me there's only one Dr. Dre, pick a different career path. Like, it was like, I don't know, that's just crazy, bro. Like, even just like thinking back on that, bro, like how much like just because a kid is passionate about something and wants to have a dream, and like how many people will try to shoot your dream down is like insane, bro. It's insane. Because that's fucked up. Like if I meet a kid today walking down the street and he tells me he wants to be a hockey player, basketball player, anything, it's like, bro, go chase your dream, bro. Like, because if you don't, you're always gonna regret it. And then if you're chasing your dream, it's like you did what you wanted to do, you know?
Right.
Even if then it might lead to something else. Like, you might be the biggest head coach of all time.
Right.
Like, you never know. You got to follow your passions in life. I feel like that's very important.
Who do you feel like was your early support group during that time period? You feel like it was like family? Was it?
Yeah,
like,
for definitely like my dad, my mom, a couple of my close friends and shit. And just like, man, like people you just meet on the internet, bro. Like I was in like Skype producer groups and shit. like I was like in Facebook producer groups. Like everyone's just kind of like, man, like, bro, like these like producers I always used to talk to and shit. I'm still close with some of them. Like we still talk and shit. My boy DZ, I was just with in Chicago. Like, like I still see these guys. It's like, bro, we used to like put money together and like buy drum kits off people and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the grind, bro.
Like the grind.
That's the grind. Like, you couldn't find like a fucking rat kick on the internet. Like
grass, for real.
You couldn't find the fucking Spins 808 or DJ Plug 808. You couldn't find none of that shit. You know?
That's hard, bro.
With your parents, you're saying that they were a support group for you?
Yeah, 100%.
Was it like? Did they ever tell you like, hey, like you could do it, but you know, if we don't see success around a certain point in time, we want you to, you know, focus on a different path? Or were they just like always like committed?
Yeah, like my mom was always like being a mom, like, yo, you should get a job, like you should do this, or like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then my dad was always kind of just like, oh, like let him like do his thing for like another year, see if it works.
Yeah, right.
Because like I was like making like my YouTube, I was doing type beats and shit. I was making like off like the AdSense shit, I was making probably like $4K a month just off of like.
Okay.
So it's like you're a kid
like,
making that shit, and then you're making a couple K Western Union selling beats and shit. It's like, bro, like you're fucking rich, bro.
Like, I'm balling right now.
You're fucking rich. Like that's Canadian too. So
so it's even more. Yeah.
Do you remember what you first? Do you remember what you first sold your first beat for ever?
Bro, like probably like $50.
Wow.
Like just like I used to do exclusive lease, like 50 to 150. A lease, and then like 250 exclusive lease. But then it got to a point where like that was like I hated sending out snippets to people. Yeah, I got so annoyed, so I would just like find like there'd be like a D-boy in like a certain city. I'd just be like, yo, bro, just like send me like 1,000 Western Union. I'll send you like 5 beats and then pick 2 and then send me another 1,000. Like that's how I was doing it for a little bit, and like that was working for me like even better because like I didn't want to fucking sit there, snippet shit, send beats out. Like, just like, oh no, send another 3 snippets. It's just like,
just take it forever.
It's like too time consuming. Like, I always want to work smart and not hard. You know what I'm saying? So,
do you think that avenue still exists for like young producers now? Or do you think there's too much like the free beat YouTube thing? Like, do you think the like BeatStars marketplace or any other beat marketplace, there's still an avenue for young producers to still make money? Like
I think so. Like, I know my boy, like Day6, shout out Day6, and like Dizza, who did like Up for Cardi B and stuff, like they like I'm pretty sure like I remember a few years ago they were telling me like they came up off that shit and like they were like making like pretty good money just like doing that. I don't know how it is now. I know there's a lot of people trying to do shit and like there's like AI beat shit coming in now, so it's like I don't know. I probably there's I don't know. You just got to figure out how you want to like brand yourself and market yourself and just figure out how to like do it in that marketplace.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the AI beat stuff? Do you think it will like? We see there's talented musicians that probably can't be replaced, but do you think for like your daily beat maker, do you think that could be a go-to for rappers that
what is your true opinion on the AI shit, bro?
I think it's cool.
Would you fuck with it?
I'm always gonna like anything forward like thinking and shit, like I fuck with that shit, bro. That's how I'm always gonna be with like everything in life. Like, you know, I love crypto, I love all this shit, you know. Anything forward thinking and like that's pushing for something more is good for everything. Like look at music and like the new eras of music and like everyone hated on the Migos when they first came in because it was new. It's like you gotta appreciate everything, like what Chief Keef and all these guys did for like music and stuff, you know what I'm saying? AI shit, it's like it's cool, but like the one thing that like we all have is like what we do is like we all have taste, right? Right. Like we're all like valued from like our taste and like we make music off of our taste and like I like these things and these things inspire me versus what inspires you. So like I feel like the taste is like what we have that AI doesn't have.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you hear some AI beats, some of them are hard, some of them are just like, it's kind of corny, or like you use it for like something that's kind of corny, you know? Yeah. So I feel like AI will be like a good tool, you know? I feel like you should look at it to be like a tool, not like replace like.
So you don't think it could replace like some entry-level beat maker that might have like a good relationship with some artist friends that he could land placements with, but maybe he's not the most talented musician, but he's just like working with a lot of upcoming artists? Do you think AI could replace a beat maker?
Probably. Like, I'm not saying it can't. Like, you know,
they're gonna find a way.
Like, people are. I don't know. Like,
have you seen artists looking towards that? Like, yo, I'm just gonna get my beats from.
Not really, but I just honestly probably a couple people. But like, I just feel like people need to. I don't know. I lost my train of thought right there with that one.
That's cool. I know because we don't know.
Yeah, it's like you don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
It's gonna grow wings of its own.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like people like the way kind of people like devalue like music recently. Like it's like, bro, like album producers used to get like $200K a beat.
Yep.
Now it's like shit gets so cheap where it's like people are just like, I could just like use AI to make beats for free. So it's like they're always just thinking of how can I get it the cheapest. Where like I don't think that's like the right way to like look at it, because like music's the universal language of the world. It's such like a valuable thing. So like I feel like a lot of like the labels and people like that aren't willing to spend money on it when they're making so much money on it, it's kind of fucked up. Like it's like all the stuff in your house, if you got money, you're gonna want to like have like valuable things in your crib. So it's like, I don't know, just like based on music, it's such like a valuable thing. Why are we trying to like devalue fucking producers, songwriters, like even artists in a sense? Like I don't know, it's just like 100%. You know.
I feel like also there was a time of like there was only a handful of super producers. I consider you a super producer.
Appreciate that.
The internet opened a gate for everybody to basically have access to these tools, and not just music production, video. I was doing video production, and I had to teach myself a bunch of stuff.
But that's the only reason I was able to do this shit was the internet, because I didn't have no connection.
That was probably like in the beginning, so you were able to be the first through the gates, probably. Right.
Yeah, I'd say like I was like one of the few out of like the mixtape era, right? Like mixtape era producers I can name right now is like me, Southside, TM, like Sunny Digital, like Metro, Zay. You want to go way back, like all
Zay, I'm like Zay.
Fucking like Mike Will, like you know, that was like a very important era, bro. Because like I feel like all those producers are still just like doing their thing,
right?
And a lot of the producers that come up nowadays, that some of them just they have a hit and they disappear, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel that was definitely like a very important era for music, for sure. The mixtape era. It needs to get back to that though, and I feel like people are trying, like we're just dropping mixtapes and shit. Like it's just like take like the seriousness off and just like drop music, have fun,
like just sound select.
Well, the funny thing is too, and just giving you your flowers 100%. Like you mentioned, I watched one of your interviews where you mentioned about in this generation what it's going to take to get to that next level is instead of pitching so much for these bigger artists that are already established, is building a sound. 100%. I feel like you was 100% on that early on, even though Migos may have had their own thing going. You were attached to something very early on that was still in development. To where people see the hits, they don't see the process.
Bro.
So that's one I got to give you your flowers on, that you was already, you practice what you preach, bro.
Yeah, and
for
like,
real. I respect
just
that.
about just like, it comes back to the taste shit. It's like shit that you actually fuck with, just build with that. Like, bro, there's no like if you like, bro, I fuck with the upcoming artist Zucchini from Atlanta. It's like, bro, I fuck with his sound and shit, bro. He's got the whole bando shit and stuff. Like that shit's hard. So like, I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm gonna get some songs. I'm probably gonna drop a song with him next couple months. You know, it's just like shit that you actually fuck with. Just fuck with it. Like it doesn't have to be the biggest shit. Cause like if you make that artist, if you like build with that artist and their come up and shit, it's gonna do more for you. You know, than just like getting an album cut, and getting a bag, and then like, I don't know.
Because we're at a point in era, bro, where everybody's worked with everybody. It doesn't hold the weight it did back then. I feel like being one in a million versus being the one in a million.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Going back, okay, being a kid from Canada, I just wanted to hear it here on the podcast. Like, how did you connect with the Migos?
Through Twitter. I fucking I DM'd Skip one day, Skip of the Flipper, that's my boy. And I was like, yo, man, like, can you, like, give some of my beats to Takeoff and Quavo? Because Offset was locked up at the time. And I was like, I'll just give you some beats to rap on. And he's like, well, right now I've been recording them every day, so just like send some beats. So I just sent him a bunch of beats and shit. And then like I was like DMing him like every day, like, yo, did they listen? Yo, did you play him? Yo, did you play him?
Yep.
Yo, did you play him? And then like he unfollowed me. I think I was DMing him.
It's so funny you say that because I've told my friend, don't harass them. And it's crazy hearing that from you.
And then like he unfollowed me. I was like, fuck, bro. Like I did it again. Like I was like, oh fuck, I did it again. Like I keep like, fuck, like why do I keep being so persistent? And then like a week went by, and then like the Migos page followed me, and they're like, yo, is this the white boy? I'm like, yeah. And then like I like sent my phone number, they called me, and then like everything just like started happening.
That's awesome.
Like booked me a flight.
You did an interview with us where you said a hotel lobby with Takeoff was the favorite song.
Yeah, definitely
It's
one of my top.
Still your favorite?
100%.
It went fine.
Grasshopper, bro.
That shit just took
Like,
off.
I thought that shit was a
literally.
That's
That
What
song
was that?
It was, I have a lot of hair, so I have a hair clip. So listen. No, okay, I'm sorry, real quick. I lost all my little hair ties, and I stole my girl's. Look, it's like a.
I thought that was a whole ass grasshopper.
It's a hair clip.
Oh shit.
Because I know it's ridiculous.
Oh, so you put it on the table and just like popped off.
It literally popped. It took off. Yeah, no one's gonna catch that joke. Yo, the Drake working on that Drake "Nice for What" song. What was that like?
It was cool, man. That time, like me and Drake were working on a lot of music. He invited me to come to his crib in Toronto, and like we just like came up with the idea that like female vocal sample. Found the sample, I made the beat while we were playing like 2K,
Right.
and then just like he like wrote the song, and it was like it was pretty fast process.
That's awesome.
I feel like coming up with like the Migos and stuff, how like quick they were with making music and stuff, and then like being around party a lot and like a lot of people, it's just like I really appreciate like working with an artist that has like a fast process.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't know, just something about like the workflow when it just like you can be quick. Like if I can like start a beat or like come up with like a basic like a beat skeleton or whatever, and then you can just make a song where you just like keep going and make a few ideas in a night or more, or like 10 ideas in a night or some shit. I would way rather work like that, or like. You know.
Are there any records you've been involved with where the process was long for the artist, but it made sense? Like you're like, wow, I see the science behind this, and you ended up with this amazing record. Or has fast always been the best records that you've seen?
Yeah, I feel like Nice for What, we like went back on the production and shit a little bit. Like we were taking our time. Definitely like Motive with Ariana Grande and Doja Cat. Like that was like a different process. It's like more like pop and stuff. So there's like writers and like we're just like doing a lot of co-production and just like really like laying out the foundation. Then there's shit like Butterfly Effect to just like make the beat, like not thinking about it, just like B section, A section, and just fucking copy paste, leave it like that, throw my tag on it.
Yeah, and call
like
it
Travis
day.
like takes time writing the song. It's like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah,
And you got like a double placement on that because I saw a story about how the night before you put Quavo on that one record with Drake, and then he sent it to 2 Chainz and it ended up being the record Better Than You.
Yeah, Bigger Than You. Yeah,
Or bigger than you.
Yeah,
That's crazy. And then the whole process with the playing 2K and shit. That's crazy. That's dope. That's unique.
Where did that sample come from? On Nice for What?
Bro,
So
that was X Factor.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Lauryn Hill. She's fucking goated.
That's fire.
Legendary.
They performed that shit at Wireless too. That shit looked lit. I saw like a video. Shit was dope.
You've been posting on TikTok more recently, right?
Yeah.
Are you doing it for fun, or do you feel like it's like, okay, I got to be more active on this platform?
I actually like the TikTok shit's like kind of fun, man. I don't know. It's like, you know, like Instagram and shit. It's like you just feel like, oh, like you gotta like think of this caption and like do all this shit because like all your peers are watching and it's like all the like TikTok. You just fucking post whatever and the kids fucking love it and someone will like it. Like I don't know. It's just like kind of just like you can kind of like more like mass post shit and just like have fun and like get creative. It's like, you know, I'm always like posting shit about beats and just like songs I'm dropping and just like random shit like, and it always like something will go viral. It's just mad funny.
Do you make a point to like make regular content, or it's just like whenever you feel you'll throw something up there?
Yeah, definitely try to like make regular content here and there. I get into like a groove and then I'll get out of a groove a little bit, and then I'll get back into one. Like I feel like whenever I kind of like made my name a little more of a household name even on TikTok, just like anytime I like post something about my tag or like just like do a selfie with like my music playing. It always goes like super viral. So it's just another way to like help with your branding. Honestly, it's just another thing. Cause like we look at TikTok a certain way, but like, bro, there's kids that like use TikTok for like, they're gonna search like a question on TikTok over like Google or something. You know?
Yeah,
and shout out to Steven
all the time.
Because Steven even said when we had Steven on the podcast, there's no such thing as too much content, and he gave you a nod of the hat.
Yeah, no, I reposted that shit. No, shout out to Steven, man. That's my boy.
Yeah, that was dope.
He's talented as fuck too, honestly.
That was dope. That people really are paying attention to the fact of how you keep your entire story.
Yeah.
And you show it all. Is there like a method to that? Is there a method to the way you?
No, I just want to keep everything up just for that reason. Honestly, I like archived a lot of shit this year. I archived a lot of shit.
Really?
But like I still kept enough stuff so you can kind of like follow the story.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like I said too much shit on there. But man, Steven's dope though, man. I remember like he was like pulling up to my crib and shit. I'm like, oh, where do you live? He's like, oh, I live in the Bay. I'm like, oh, that's dope. He's like, yeah, man, I'm like 17 in high school. Like I took the bus down. I'm like, bro, fucking grinding, bro. Let's go. Like, you know, like I just love the hustle, bro. Like I feel like a lot of people nowadays, like people want to get into things for the wrong reasons. They don't really have the hustle to like actually like make it happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just like go back to plan B or some shit if it didn't work out. But it's like, man, like it's good to see people in here that it's like there's no plan B and they're grinding and they're gonna make it happen any way possible, you know?
Yeah.
Same way how like we got in this shit and stuff. It's dope.
Is there a way that somebody would, up and coming producer or somebody on the street or anybody would be able to get in contact with you if they wanted to work with you? Like, how would you?
1,000%.
If you see me on the street,
play me a beat. That's how I am. Like, if I'm in public and someone says they make music or they make a beat, bro, I could be at a restaurant, bro, and like the waiter will come up to me like when I'm done eating, like, yo, I got to make beats. I'm like, yo, play me your best beats right now.
That's fire.
Run, get his phone, like, bro. I've had a guy in Chick-fil-A in the drive-thru, bro, like play me his music, bro. This shit was fire, bro. Like he was an artist, bro. This shit was incredible, bro. Incredible. I'm like, bro, like, that guy's amazing, bro.
Is there
the Chick-fil-A guy, bro?
You'd hear and be like, would you ever sign any of these people that you hear? Like, yo, like come link with me. Like I've signed producers like out my email and shit. Really?
Wow.
Like from Germany, like, you know, my boy Mars and shit. It was like around like when like Popeyes like dropped the chicken sandwich. So like I was like posting it on my story and he like would post like on he posted like the email, like the title was like better than the chicken sandwich for Popeyes. And I was like about to leave the studio and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Yes. I have to play this shit. And I played it and it was like fire. And then like we started working and shit and then we ended up doing like California Breeze for Lil Baby together and shit. Just off of the chicken sandwich. Man.
So that's one of the questions I was going to ask you.
Shout out to Popeyes, man.
Would you say, I was going to say, what's one of the craziest,
real shit.
Craziest things anyone has ever sent you in a DM to get your attention to listen to their loops or beats?
That one was probably the, yes.
That was clever.
Fire.
Shit,
you know, I was like, yo, that's the creative as shit.
I remember on Google Maps trying to find every single Popeyes to try to get this freaking sandwich. And I remember
that was like pandemonium.
It was
fucking insane.
It was insane.
The craziest thing was when they're like, yeah, we're out of the ingredients. I'm like, the fuck are the ingredients? It's pickles, mayo, bread, chicken.
Sandwich,
like,
bro.
Yeah, we're out of some of the ingredients.
There
were
so people that died, rest in peace, behind that chicken sandwich, bro.
That is true. Yeah.
Yes, people got murdered behind that, killed.
Shit was
real
fire,
cold
bro.
blood.
I remember
that shit was fire. That chicken sandwich is incredible.
Every time I order
it still actually is pretty good.
It's really good, bro. It made me start to compare other, like KFC actually has a pretty good chicken sandwich. Believe it or not. Like, I haven't
tried it.
Because I fuck with Popeyes over. Popeyes is my favorite place.
Popeyes, bro. What?
Until one time I bit into crazy chicken sandwich story that made me stop fucking with Popeyes for a while. I got the chicken sandwich. Mind you, I've gotten the chicken sandwich plenty of times and it was amazing. I got the chicken sandwich, raw piece of chicken in the box.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And I bite into it and I'm like, I look at it and I'm like, I go to the counter, I'm like, yo, what is this? Is there anything significant you've ever just left on the table for the sake of like relationship or just like moving on to bigger and better things?
Not really. But just sometimes in like rap music, it's like shit just gets like people don't sign shit for like 5 years and then like they'll sign a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Or like you just gotta like rework it. Maybe it's through management or like through the lawyer or through the label, like just different relationships and stuff.
What's advice you'd give to a producer for like in the beginning of their career balancing like how to pursue being compensated while also maintaining relationships in like a touchy area?
Definitely just you got to pay your dues, you know? Like I feel like that's like one thing where it's like you hear stories about people getting one hit and fucking going AWOL and like thinking they like the man and then they like fall off because they fucked up everything because they thought like it's like people just you got to pay your dues, man. Like I was doing mixtape shit for free for so long, and like it's just like you got to pay your dues. I don't know. It's like that's what I'm saying about like people being in it for like the wrong reasons a little bit. Like I understand everyone needs to get paid and eat and shit, but it's like I don't know. Don't like burn all your bridges after like 1 or 2 placements. Like you want fucking 500 placements. You want 20 hits. You don't want 1 hit. You don't want 5 placements. Like so, it's like understand like what you're getting yourself into and like the longevity of like what you're trying to do. You want to build something sustainable, so you got to pay your dues, man.
You know what people don't hear or know? Like, if you're a brand new producer and you land a placement with a decent artist, not like some huge artist, but like an artist that's signed to somewhat of a reasonable distributor that probably has some money, what do you think an entry-level artist should be? Should they not ask for anything and just worry about the placement? Or if they know, like, yeah, this person's got some representation, there should be a budget there, like, what should be like a brand new producer's expectation for a beat fee?
Man, if they don't have a budget, just take more back end, like take more royalty points and don't take an advance. Especially if you believe in the music you're making, why wouldn't you do that, right? More ownership.
Yeah.
Instead of just taking it in advance.
Importance of building catalog.
Yeah, we've seen some labels though even be like, I've tried that. We're like, hey, if there's no budget, just take more back end. And sometimes they will. Yeah. And sometimes they're like, they're in like that 7-point range. Like that's it. But is there like a fee number that you think is like that fair amount, like a producer could like request?
I think it's just different for different
for
people,
wherever someone's at. Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's what I've been saying about the AI beats, man. I don't know. They're not paying, like, you know. But definitely just try to get some royalty points and shit. I know people got to eat, so I think it's a balance, right? Like I feel like some of them go for more royalty points, some of them just like you need to get paid, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you have any
tough
moments
out here, you know?
Do you have any moments in your career that was an opportunity you said no to that maybe was a catalyst that actually shaped your career more than saying yeah to the opportunity?
Yeah, bro. Like you got to say no to a lot of shit. You know, there's always going to be opportunities coming every day, and like you can't say yes to everything.
You have one specifically that you felt like you was like, I want to do this, but it just whether it was advice for somebody else or internally, you just didn't feel right.
I can't think of one off the top right now, but definitely like in the beginning, like I feel like me not making a sound click was like because I was like, I had a whole layout for my sound click and everything. I was going to do it and like put my beats on there, but I was like, fuck, I don't know if I want to do this because like I want to be able to sell beats for like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 one day. Like I don't know if like valuing myself like that early at that point was like the right move, and I like didn't do it. I feel like that was like a big like I think that was like a big shift in like my whole career.
That's really smart, like to set your value then. But do you think now a producer could make that decision with the way the market is now? Like they could say, hey, I want to hold off on my value, or do you think they kind of just have to take things as they come because there's so much saturation of so many things now?
I don't know. It's just like, it just depends on how you value yourself. Like, you know, you might hold out and then get your value one day, you know.
From some other way.
You just gotta, this shit moves and changes so much. So it's like tough to like say one thing. This is just my opinion, you know, it's just your opinion.
Yeah.
So people can like take it how they want to take it, you know, but yeah, I don't know. Do your thing. Get your money. But also just make your music and just like, bro. Follow your passion, man. If this is what you want, this is how you see yourself. Do how you feel in your gut, how you see yourself, where you want to get. Follow your own path, create your own path, like, you know.
So that leaves me a question: if you had to swipe everything, so credits, all of that shit, discography, how would you go about getting yourself to where you are now with this dynamic going on?
That's a really good question.
I would definitely use content.
Right.
Definitely be on TikTok, fucking Instagram, Twitter.
Do you feel like you would be able to replicate it in the same way?
It would be different for sure. It's tough, man. Definitely just make beats. I would probably start with just like building in my area and shit. Building in my area, find a couple artists, like build a sound, like get that going. Cause like once you get a little buzz, like a national buzz going on, then it's kind of like it will waterfall into other things. And it's kind of the same shit. Like same shit. People just aren't doing that, or like they don't like, I don't know. you can't think of this as a quick grind. So whenever you think of it like quick, it's gonna fuck up like the way you think about this shit. It's like think about it being something you're gonna build up over some years and like actually like build something and have a plan and execute that plan and then keep moving. If it doesn't work, you gotta pivot and do something else. Maybe it is selling beats for like a certain amount of time to like get some money to be able to do something else and be able to book those flights to Atlanta. Like I would definitely travel the same way I traveled. I'd definitely put my face out there the same way I did, building my face card, getting in the studio with people, building those relationships. I was always building relationships on the internet and then traveling to the place and hanging out with the people and shit. So like I would do that same shit. Like, I don't know, maybe come to LA, working in a studio. Like, you know, I always see the interns in the studios cooking up beats and shit in the hallway and stuff. It's like, I'm always like, what y'all cooking out here?
Yeah,
like,
for real.
You know, like it's like
one narrative.
so many ways.
One narrative I hear, not to cut you off, to piggyback off of you. One narrative I hear so often in your story is your ability of persistence, because you spoke on the whole thing with hitting up Skipper the Flipper. I know I saw in another interview you were consistently hitting up. I don't know whether you're still consistently working with him now or not, but Corey, your manager. Yeah. Consistently contacting him. This has been a thing. Where do you feel like you
Nipsey
get that
Hussle.
drive? Where do you feel like you get that from? Is it you say you mentioned your father, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Was that from that? Where do you feel like you had that?
I just wanted to get out of Canada, bro. I'm from a small town and shit, and I just like I love music, and I was like, I just want to do something different than everyone that was doing in school and like around me. Like, I just felt like I was like, I'm like left-handed and shit. Like I always just felt like I was like, yeah, like I always just felt like I was like a different like kid and just like odd or like different than everyone else. So I was just like, I don't know. I wanted to figure out this music shit, and I was just like, I have the internet. Like in my mom's basement, it's like I might as well just fucking use the internet to get to people. I'm not gonna get to them in person right at that moment, but doing all that, it made me be able to get in front of people in person and shit too. Bro, I was out here like sleeping on floors, like DMing Nipsey Hussle like 3 a.m. and like I would like tweet him when he tweeted. Then he told me like pull up to the studio, and like I pulled up on him the next day, and like we made Grinding All My Life and shit. It's like that was like one of my first placements, like coming to LA. Like I was like 19, 20 years old.
What did that feel like coming out here from Canada?
It was crazy,
like,
bro.
The opportunity out here to...
I never thought I would ever come to LA. Like, I was like, this is like insane coming to LA and shit, just like driving around. I remember I was like playing like GTA a couple nights before I came out here and shit. It's like, you come out here, you see all the same shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
what year was that?
2014.
Okay.
Wow.
2014, yeah.
What city... when I started getting into music, it was really about each city had its time, East Coast, West Coast. Like, it just kind of went like cities that had it, and then I felt like LA just like was a place to come to work, because I'm from Miami. Where do you think it is now? Where do you think music is now? Where do you think is the best place for a producer to be to work, to get opportunity?
I'd say Miami's a good spot. I feel like a lot of like artists, dope artists are out there and shit. I think Miami's great. I think Miami, New York, Atlanta, LA. I don't know.
What's the best place for like a new artist to get it, to be able to get? Because my experience
your
in
own city. Yeah. people got this shit fucked up, man. Get popping in your own city and build that buzz, and people are gonna see that, and then you just go from there.
Yeah.
But like, it's just different. Like, I don't know. Sometimes an artist might have to leave their city to like collaborate with someone to like build the hype back home, to like go back home to have love. You know how it is in your own city too. So it's like that's what I'm saying. It's like there's so many different ways.
It's just everyone's story.
You got to just try everything, and like something's gonna work. Like, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't think you could be pigeonholed to like one way of doing anything.
True.
Did you have a moment in your entire journey throughout where you were like, I don't think this shit is gonna work? Nah. Being honest with yourself. Nah. You knew.
Never.
No matter what.
I was just a young kid trying to get it, bro, having fun, just doing this shit, bro. Like, I didn't even, like, I wasn't even thinking, like, a lot of the time when I was, like, doing this shit when I was young, I wasn't thinking of it working or not working. I was just doing it because I love to do it. And, like, I don't know. It wasn't about just, like, doing it or not. I don't know. It's weird, fire. Bro. Everything was just, like, everything I did was just, like, it was just, like, clicking and stuff. It was obviously times it was, like, hard and shit, but it's, like, just keep going, bro. Keep making beats. Keep trying to get better. I kept seeing myself progressing. My beats getting a little better over time, and I was like, holy fuck. I was like always like really impressed with that, and like just always like small victories and just trying to do like little by little, like getting better and impressing and progressing and shit. That was like enough for me.
So, I gotta ask one more. My bad. Go. Obviously, the goalpost keeps moving. After a certain point, right. The goalpost isn't ever. That's what I want to talk about. I'll feel as accomplished as once I get this. Mm-hmm. It always becomes a new thing. Yeah. For yourself, this is 2 questions actually I have. What is one win that you have throughout your career, your time that you've been in this, that for you was a moment that you were like, this may not be the biggest win to the public per se, but it meant the most personally to you? What was that one?
Damn. That's a good question, man. Fuck. That's a good question. Definitely one of those moments is Hotel Lobby with Takeoff, just because like that was like the last like record that we kind of made and stuff. So that to me is just like fuck, like that's like it means so much to me because like I came up with these guys, like you know what I'm saying, like takes like my age and shit. That definitely meant a lot. There's definitely like more moments and stuff too, man. That's a tough question, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm curious because it's so much. We work so hard and we do so many things. We're like, we'll feel it once it's this, but it's like sometimes it be that one thing that's like, nah, if nothing else, I did this, and that's what was the win for myself, and that sometimes be the most important win above all the accomplishments and accolades.
Yeah, I think just being able like to just like have the freedom to like live where I want to live and like do what I want to do. You know, like. Everybody that we grew up with is still in the town that came from. So it's like just to be able to like live where I want to live and just do what I want to do. I feel like that's like the greatest accomplishment. Like freedom. To be able to like obtain freedom off of music is like, bro, like it's a crazy thing, bro. Like music's the coolest thing. I don't care what industry you're in. All the athletes want to rap. All these people like music is the coolest thing you can possibly do in life.
Right,
like,
period.
From fucking Beethoven. He was probably the coolest fucking guy back in the day. Right. Like, it's like that shit is like...
It's the one thing that brings everyone together, no matter what your feelings.
It's the coolest shit, bro. Like, if you can, like create a living off of music, it's like, bro, like, it's the craziest thing, bro. It's like, it's magic, bro. Like, we can, like, literally create something out of nothing and, like, make people feel something. It's like, that's the best shit of all time. It's goated.
Yeah. It truly,
that's fire. Which was going to segue into, do you have any beats or any things that bring you the nostalgia of how far you've come? Like, have you ever been on stage and been just like getting off of the stage or getting on stage and you have things that remind you of how far you've come?
Hell yeah. Like every time I DJ and I play Pipe It Up, bro, that shit still goes crazy in the club, bro. That's and like fire. Pipe It Up was like, that was a song that me and Quavo made in fucking 15 minutes, bro.
Wow.
And like that was like 2015, and like that song, like what that did for like me, what that did for the Migos, what that did was like the dab and just like seeing like that all like happen, like that dance move and all that shit happen, like go so crazy, like Hillary Clinton's dabbing and like fucking like Obama and all these people are like bro, this is fucking insane. You know what I mean? Like just like to see that and like to be able to play that shit nowadays 10 years late, like literally 2015, 10 years later, and it's like still going. It's like that's like fuck, this is amazing. And like I'd say like Butterfly Effect too, like how like culturally relevant that song still is, being like 8 years old. Like every time I go to a Travis show, I feel like that's still at the moment where like the energy turns up a little bit when that shit gets played, you know?
100%.
So it's just crazy, bro. Like how like songs have like so much longevity and like
become anthems.
Like they don't go nowhere. I don't know. It's music's amazing, man. Like
which songs? Such a good point, because we talk about. I feel like it's harder to make an anthem now. It's harder to make a song that just like is gonna survive. Especially like me, like performing and shit in clubs and stuff, bro. Like a lot of music nowadays, bro, people don't know it
at all.
Mm-hmm. It's tough to make a moment, you know, because that's what you like. A lot. I feel like a lot of like a lot of the music I made, it was like attached to so many moments. I feel like the moment is what you're trying to get, and like it's hard to create. You can't just like facade like create a moment. Like it's like.
It happens.
It's timing. It's like the right song with the right time, with the right thing that's happening in the world, with the right... Everything goes into like that making a moment, you know?
Yeah. Which, this is like... I've never even asked this before, now that you're bringing this up, but which 3 songs that you've created do you think will survive you, that are going to play long after?
Butterfly Effect, Nice for What? Nice for What's like a wedding song. That's like you played at a wedding, played in a fucking arena. Grinding on My Life in LA. That song is forever fucking golden. Real shit.
Real rap.
What else?
Have you ever thought about that? Like, I made something that's gonna be here long. Like, do you know how rare it is to be able to do something that will be here long after?
I think it's a vibe too. That song is like just like the vibe of that song and shit. Like I remember like just like walking down the street in like Texas and this shit's like blasting out of like a bar. Like that song, I'm never surprised to hear that shit.
Have you ever thought about though, like look this song and be like, yo, this is
I never
like
thought of that.
That's kind of crazy though, right?
I'd say like Motive by Ariana Grande too. Like her fan base and just like younger kids love that shit so much too.
Do you have any records in your catalog that maybe came out and didn't do the numbers that you maybe expected, but you was like, that was the one versus the latter?
Definitely like Give No Fucks with the Migos, Travis, and Thug. Like I thought that shit was gonna be crazy, but I think what fucked that record up was just like COVID happened.
Yeah,
because it was such like a more like a moshy turn record. I feel like the whole COVID thing kind of like
they slowed it down.
Fucked that shit up.
And is there a record that you felt like that's cool, and then it turned out to be massive?
4 a.m. was pretty big. I knew it was gonna be something, but it was pretty big. It's just like probably like 4 or 5 times platinum. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely wish like there's definitely like some records like my favorites like Sweet Sweet, Travis, like Buzzin', Party Next Door, Lil Yachty. Like there's like certain records in my catalog where I fucking love that like weren't like the biggest records, you know?
Yeah. That's what's up.
That's dope. Speaking of like all your biggest records, have you collected all your plaques, or there's any plaques that you just haven't?
I don't have
You don't have none?
No, I have a lot.
Some, yeah.
No, I don't have Motorsport plaque. There's like a lot of like my singles and stuff like I don't have. I don't know.
It's just because it's time consuming to get all of them, right?
Definitely is, yeah. You got to get like the artist permission to get them and shit.
And the cost adds up too.
One of my coolest plaques, I feel like the Butterfly plaque is sick. One of my other coolest plaques is I think like the My Turn, the Lil Baby album, because that shit was like the highest selling album of all 2020. It's like it says it on the plaque and shit. That's
hard.
And like not a lot of people have that plaque too that were on that album too. So it's just cool, man. It's like hardware. It's like trophies. You know what I'm saying?
Trophies.
It's pretty cool. It's just another side of things where like you got something that you like appreciate, like the Spotify Billy plaques and shit. Like,
yep.
It's just cool to be able to look at that shit and be like, damn, that's crazy, you know?
Yeah, it's super motivating.
I gotta ask, what's one funny thing that you used your fame to privy you to? One funny thing. It could be anything. Like you use your star power to be like, bro, that you were able to attain it.
Fuck. I definitely use my clothes to get clothes and shit.
Right?
Golf fits, like golf clothes and shit, like his shoes. Like what else? Like what's the funny shit? Like watch.
Basketball tickets.
So you just
protein shakes.
Oh, word. So you just
protein shakes, bro. We got like boxes of protein shakes,
you
bro.
just went like, bro.
Just like use the shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's what you got it fucking, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, bro, there's so much shit that like happens and stuff. It's crazy. What's a funny one? Like, we use the clout.
He's like, yeah.
There's definitely a bunch, probably. Oh, Raising Cane's.
Oh, word.
Like getting food and shit. Shout out Todd, great guy.
Yeah, Todd is cool. Were you just in a drive-through, or you called him or hit him?
We used to have Doghouse come by all the time. They just fucked with us. Doghouse. Oh, I love
else?
Doghouse.
Like,
straight in the drive-through.
What's some funny
yeah, like
shit?
some
Like,
funny shit. Like
it's definitely like the protein shakes is pretty good. That's pretty fucking funny, bro.
You hit up a company or went into
The guy got a.
Yeah.
What's the company? Shout out Rob, man. Amazing protein shakes, by the way. They're great.
Next is gonna be matchas. I'm gonna get you a matcha sponsorship.
Probably got free matchas before.
You know, matcha brand.
I don't know.
Tough. A matcha brand, that'd be
Yeah,
tough.
get into the matcha brand.
I don't know. What else?
It's making me hungry
Funny
talking
shit?
about all the free shit.
Like thinking like it's a loaded question, but
Walmart gift card.
Walmart gift cards.
Walmart gift
Shout out
card?
Walmart.
Yo.
Have you got an entire car yet? An entire vehicle?
What, like a free vehicle?
Yeah.
No.
That's a thing.
You bought all my vehicles.
You need
No, I know what you're saying though, yeah.
Yeah, they exist out there. You talked about in we posted this. You said the game needs raw shit back. Too much overproducing, overthinking, over everything. Raw shit only, fly shit only.
For sure.
What do you mean by this?
I just come from like I don't know. I've always been the type like I'm not trying to overproduce my shit. I'm trying to make my shit move on. Like people like need to stop thinking about shit so much. Like I feel like a lot of production in music nowadays overshadows like the actual song and what the artist is doing. They're kind of just like flowing with the crazy production or some shit. Right. Man, I like to strip the beat back and just like go back to like making a great song or just like I don't know. People are spending more time on trying to make this like colossal thing. It's like, bro, just fucking strip it back, make some fire shit.
100%.
That's how I am.
How much input do you have like when working with an artist? Is it a lot of like mostly just giving them the beat, or do you find yourself often like helping them build a record up?
It depends, bro. Like, it depends the situation. Sometimes giving them the beat. Sometimes we're building the beat, then making the song. Sometimes I'm helping with the lyrics and shit. Like, I got my pen game's crazy, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so it's like, it could be so many different things. Like, sometimes you're talking before making the song. Like, coming up with, like, bro, like, I feel like any studio conversation could, like, kind of, like, make, like, what the song's about, too. Mm-hmm. So it's, like, there's so many factors.
From a publishing standpoint, so you said your pen game's fire. Have you contributed on any significant records that like you didn't even bother on the writing portion of publishing?
1,000%.
Yeah?
1,000%. Some big ones.
On the reverse, have you ever had artists that contribute to the beat that they didn't?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
More so which? Like you've helped with the writing or?
There's been a few moments when I've helped with writing, and there's been a few moments where like maybe I've made a beat in a session with an artist or something, you know, that like went to someone else.
Have you had any beats throughout your journey or your career that you withheld intentionally versus made specifically?
I used to do that, but I'm not gonna lie. Boy Wonder told me this like literally 10 years ago. He was like, yo, like one thing he told me, like he was like, yo, don't like hold on to beats waiting for a certain moment. Like just like, because if you get that beat out there, it's like better for people to hear it, because you could be holding a beat forever. He told me that shit when I was like 20 years old. So I was like, I always like thought about that. So like, I do like I will hold like a certain beat sometimes, but not really, man. Like it's not worth it. Just get that shit out there, because someone might hear that and be like, "Yo, I need a beat like that," and then hit you up because of that, right?
Yeah, that's fire.
So I think that's good advice.
Absolutely. Do you think the game's saturated right now for producers?
I think the game's been saturated for fucking 8 years, but everything comes and goes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everything comes and goes. Everything flows.
Where's the balance come from the highs and the lows? Because obviously it's like everyone says, you're only great as your last hit.
Yeah.
For you, where's the balance come from in the mental? Is it, at this point you're playing for legacy, right? So you've done the massive things. This is a loaded question, but do you feel like you're at a point in your career right now where you would personally consider yourself a legend?
So that's for other people to say. I don't know. I can't
that's
like,
fire.
I don't think I could say that about myself, you know? I definitely think highly of myself and like what I've done. Like I know it's like very special and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I can't say that though. That's for like fans and like people to like opinionate and stuff, you know?
Yeah. So through the highs and the lows, into that, where's the balance for you come? How do you feel like you balance that?
Bro, I feel like it's like a daily battle, you know? You just got to like keep going. Like there's always going to be highs and lows, and like, you know, like some days you feel good, some days you don't. You always got to keep going. Yeah. You know? It's never just like, oh, it's perfect and this guy had like a perfect career, and it's like it's never like that. Like you grind every day, and like, you know, there are hard moments that you got to fight through, and mental battles and like shit you got to push through, like, you know?
Men's mental health is a real thing. What do you feel like you use? What do you feel like you use to keep your things? Is it video games? Where's that decompression come from?
It's a lot, bro. Recently, it's been golf. I'm not gonna lie.
Golf?
That's been a fucking huge one for me recently.
On the pitch or like top golf type stuff?
Nah, real shit.
Really on the pitch?
Yeah, like really golfing and shit. But like definitely like video games, like just enjoying myself, going outside, doing shit, being social, just like whatever it is, like prayer, like watching movies and watching inspirational shit all the time, focusing on like what you like and like people who actually fuck with you and shit for you, like shit like that will help.
100% necessary. I've been take my ATVs out.
Word.
Trying to
lit.
get Jacob.
Touch grass.
Bro, I've been going crazy.
That's
I had 2 of mine stolen here in LA just like a week ago.
Damn.
Yeah, it sucks. But that shit is fun. It's like there's a spot in Azusa that we go, and we just go crazy. And there's this whole community of people just pulling each other out, getting stuck, pulling out. Well, it's like pause, but but yeah, you do have to have that relief. That Shorty project that you did. What's your relationship with him like? What made you guys want to drop that project?
That's my boy. I was just like watching like his music for like a while and stuff, and then like I think during COVID, I just like ended up hitting him up like, let's work. And it was similar situation. Like first day we got it, we made like 7 songs. I'm like, let's just do an album.
Right.
At that point, I think like the next day we shot one of the music videos, and we just like went at it, and like it did its thing. You know, it got the looks of like a lot of people and stuff, and like it was just like a solid project. It was fun and easy to make.
Do you feel like dropping artist projects is like something you like doing, something you'd regularly do, and that's like important for your brand and career?
I think so. It's just like a way to like get off creativity and like kind of like make like themed albums like around like the artists and stuff. Me and Montel Fish have been working on like a little project too that's probably gonna come out soon. That's like super crazy.
That's cool.
Just like I just like to do like different shit that inspires me, man. I feel like just like following what inspires you is like, and like what you're passionate about is like so important. Like when you do this shit for like 15 years, it's like, fuck, like certain things can get boring. So it's just about like just following your passion. Your passion's always gonna like move on like what's inspiring you on that time. So you got to follow it because it'll lead you somewhere that like you never thought you'd ever get to.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you think it's important for like upcoming producers to build that relationship with artists and drop their own projects?
Yeah, I like it. I think like even being an upcoming producer, putting together your artist and like showing like your palette is like amazing. Like that's dope. Why not?
Do you ever see yourself featuring yourself on your own records as an artist?
That'd be insane. Probably not.
No?
What about
Like me rapping or some shit? Yeah. Nah. I can rap a little bit, but I probably won't do that.
Even on a hook?
No, probably not.
No.
I don't know.
Leave
that up to the artist. You know?
Yeah.
What about just like a beat album?
A beat album would be cool. I'd be down for that. That'd be cool. Like a little soundtrack or some shit.
Yeah, that would be
That's
tough.
dope. I like that.
I've seen that happen more.
It's actually dope. I would be down to do that. I've done like, I've like collaborated with like Headspace. It's like a mental, what is Headspace? It's like a mental app, right? Like, or like meditation app. Like I've like made like a whole like meditation playlist.
Wow, that's hard.
And like I dropped it. It's like a Murda Beatz like Shane like playlist for that.
That's
pretty
hard.
dope. It was like, I just like made like a bunch of like meditation beats. And, like,
I gotta hear that.
Imagine
you can,
being
like,
on your
listen to
like
this shit.
yoga app and just seeing like Murda Beatz and being like,
they called it like a focus like playlist.
Yeah.
But I was like going for meditation.
That's hard.
It's pretty dope though.
that's
That's
unbelievable.
actually kind of sick.
That's cool.
I gotta
That's
hear
cool.
that.
I did that shit like a couple years ago. It was
Wait,
dope.
where can we find that?
Yeah, where can you find
It's
it?
on Headspace. It's on like the app on your phone.
It's exclusive to Headspace? It's not.
Yeah, it's definitely exclusive.
I gotta peep
I
that.
think so.
Yeah, that's like I'm definitely gonna check that because I'll be doing my little yoga in the morning.
Yeah, I like guided meditations. That's
Yeah,
fire.
it's
cool.
That's hard.
Just like fun shit. Like
Yeah.
during that time, I was like really into like meditating. So it's like make that shit like that. Just random
cool.
shit
That's
that's
tough.
like
Just
you
for
follow
fun,
your
yeah.
passion. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
That's sick.
That's sick. Yeah. Is there an artist you haven't worked with that you would like post elements? An artist that you would have liked to work with?
definitely like Ozzy, like Kurt Cobain, all those guys and shit. Tupac, Biggie, that would have been fucking fire. I would love to work with like Beyonce, Justin Bieber, Rihanna, people I haven't worked with. I'd work with like Tu Hollis, Ken Carson. Me and Chief Keef definitely got to drop some shit. We made a bunch of shit, but we got to like release some shit.
Yeah.
I
What
don't
do you
know.
have with him?
What?
Like, what's your favorite song that you have with him that should come out?
We got some shit.
I'm saying, we got some shit.
Do you think you guys could drop a whole project?
We should 1,000%. It would be crazy.
That'd be tough.
That'd be a full circle moment because I was like one of like the first artists like I was like trying to work with like 2011. So that'd be dope.
Shout out Chief. He took me
Who
on my
else?
first tour in 2018. Shout out to bro.
That's dope.
He's hard.
I'll tell Pan that Murda Project's got to come out.
Even upcoming, like who are you fucking with
Zucchini.
right now?
Yeah,
Upcoming.
he's dope. He's dope.
Shout out ATL.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Shout out to bro. The first plug. This is a big plug. That's a big plug. Shout out to bro. He could clip this himself.
No, he's dope. He's dope. We're gonna drop some shit. We made a bunch of records and shit. So,
what's your go-to VSTs?
Man, this like Heat Up. It's called Heat Up or some shit. Some like trap shit. I've been using Contact a lot.
Okay.
A lot of Contact, bro. Like like there's like a lot of Contact shit that's fucking amazing, bro. Honestly. Nexus, the new Nexus got some shit. It's got some shit. A lot of like the Roland stuff. It's pretty dope. I've been using like a lot of that stuff. I got some like expansions in my Contact that are like so old, like you can't even find the torrents on the internet.
Wow.
It's fucking amazing. It's actually amazing because no one can get it. It's amazing. But like, yeah, it's crazy. I like went back and like found like this old ass hard drive from like 15 years ago and like found like the file to like be able to like upload it in like the quick bar on my fucking Contact and shit. Just like a couple of those like sound font VSTs that are fucking amazing that I've been using. Yeah.
That's cool.
I've been like downloading, like I have like people like throw like a bunch of like shit on my computer, so I'm always using like random shit. It's like random like I've been using the Kratos stuff for like mastering a little bit. That's pretty dope. God Particle.
Have you ever thought about getting into developing your own?
Hell yeah, I developed Murda Melodies a few years ago with Slate. I tried to put like everything in my workflow into like one VST. So it's like you can like reverse, speed up, you can pitch up, pitch down, you can like EQ. It's got like a bunch of like different features in this one plugin. And it's crazy. Like then when I released it, people started using it to like mix on like albums and like vocals with it. Wow. Like I thought of it as like a producer, like you making melodies, you pull up a loop or some shit, you can like fuck with it. Then it like got like, bro, people were like mixing, mastering. Like I heard like they were using that shit to like mix like Bad Bunny's voice on his album and shit. I'm like, this is fucking amazing. Like,
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's fine.
I thought that was pretty cool.
He diversified the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I'm like,
did you intend for that,
like,
or were you just
no, hell no. I made placements on that. Murda Melodies. Like,
are you claiming placements on those?
What do you mean?
Like on those type of records, like points on those?
No, it's just because I made like the plug-in.
Okay.
It's not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was about to say, cause that'd be crazy.
No, that's just amazing though. Like I made something for like producers and like people are like mixing vocals with it and shit. Like right when I dropped it, like some guy hit me up, said they mix and master this like whole like Netflix cartoon, like all the vocals on it with like the program, like the plugin and shit. I'm like, wow. That's just crazy. Just dope. Wow.
So if you're locked in for the studio, we just talked about the fast food shit. You're locked in the studio for the night. What do you have to have at the studio? Comfortability, food, drinks, snacks. Like, what's your layout?
It depends, man. I used to be like a lot crazier back in the day. I used to always have fucking Hershey's cookies and cream bar. I used to always have lemon pepper wings, Ruffles chips. Yeah, that used to be like my go-tos all the time. Now it depends, man. Like, be a coffee, some weed. It's like, I don't know, like the right food, like whatever I'm trying to eat. I feel like there is something with making music and like being like comfortable and having comfort foods and shit. I always say that. It's just something about like eating just like a piece of pizza or like just like having like some like comfort food in the studio. It's just like it's something that, I don't know, you need.
Yeah. I can't even think of what mine is, honestly.
I'm a lemon pepper for sure. I'm a lemon pepper stepper. Flats though, gotta be all flats.
Yeah, flats are good.
All flats, Mando. And I guess like,
do you think producers should be less like stopping on a bunch of unhealthy candies and shit and start like, because everyone thinks like I'm gonna have the bunch of like snacks and candies and
that shit. I like that shit. I don't know.
We've talked about this like
tough.
Like dietary health in the producer community, like having healthier shit in the studio instead of automatically thinking like I'm just gonna drink whatever, eat whatever, just have whatever.
Yeah, like
some studios they bring you like fruit and stuff, which is amazing, but then they'll bring you cookies right after.
Exactly.
It's like, they just fuck it up. Like,
yeah.
They bring you this like amazing fruit platter. You're like, oh, this is great. Like we're being healthy tonight. Yeah. And like 30 minutes later, like, hey guys, the cookies are ready. And it's like,
who's got those fire cookies? I forgot which studio I hear.
That's you
Americans got good cookies. Chalice got good cookies.
Yeah, I was gonna say Chalice.
Chalice,
Yeah,
yeah.
Chalice.
That's pretty funny. Like studios are known for their cookies and shit.
Yeah.
That's
That is
facts.
actually a talking point about the cookies. Yeah.
I want to ask you, like, from your journey in totality, like through and through, to where you are now, what's something that you would tell, one thing or a statement you would make to your younger self? Something you know now that you didn't know then.
Just like trust your gut. It's always like been my thing. Just like trust your gut. You gotta just like believe in like what you believe in, and just like trust your gut and like like what you think is probably right. You know. I'd say that. Yeah.
Trust your gut.
You're having
Intuition.
you're building up towards these like what would you say was like your best year of placements and releases? Or at least most memorable.
Placements and releases, I'd say like 20. I don't know. I just feel like 2016 to 2018 was like a really like
Yeah, it
good
was a
time.
legendary year.
It's very like key moment for music. Like, you know, like streaming's coming in the picture. Like you're coming off of like Views, first placement with Drake, to like coming off of that to like fucking Birds, Travis, like key moment for him coming out like of his like SoundCloud era.
Yeah.
Then like getting into like It's a Vibe, all that shit, showing like versatility to like Butterfly Effect, catapulting an artist's career to like then getting into like the Nice for What's, and like even like Fifi was like a crazy time.
Yeah, it was.
That song
He
was
was in the
fucking
video.
huge. Yeah,
Yeah,
that song was huge.
Yeah, that song was big.
So in these times
Yes.
that those quarters come around, those ASCAP BMI checks, if you don't mind me asking, as inspiration for producers, like, what's the biggest royalty quarter where you looked at shit and go, oh my God, bro? Like,
Yeah, it was probably some big ones, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that was like completely like life-changingly shocking?
For sure. I feel like for me, like the most like life-changing shit was like I signed a pub deal 2016 for like, I think like my first pub deal was like 250 to like 450. That was like my first time like seeing money. I was like, this is fucking amazing. But on top of that, like me being from Canada, like even more than the money, it was like now I'm like signed to a major, so I can like get a visa to like live in America. That was like, that was worth more than just like a paycheck. But like I remember like my first paycheck, what I do, I bought a car, I bought a watch, I bought a fucking crazy ass laptop, and got like, and like I sat with 40 for like a week, like uploading all these VSTs and shit on it. I remember I like left I left my laptop at his like studio. I just left it there for like a week because it was like downloading shit for like a week. It was insane. Like I just left it there, and like I like went back a week later, and it was like still like finishing up.
What was the download speed?
I have no idea.
Should have plugged the Ethernet cable.
But the laptop, it was like a Sager laptop.
Yeah.
It was a company that he fucked with from California. Yeah, the laptop was like seven bands, I think.
What was the first whip you bought?
It was like a C350 Benz.
Oh, word, hell yeah!
I still got it back in Canada.
Yeah, I was about to say, you still have it?
Yeah,
That's
I
hard.
gave it to my mom and shit.
That's fire.
It's like it still looks brand new and shit. It's actually insane.
Wow.
I kind of like driving it still. Just like nostalgic. It just feels, it's still a fire car to me. I don't know.
Yeah, when I get in one of my older cars, even it's not as good as
I was gonna say that would have been one of the items. Still give you that nostalgia.
It still feels so.
That's
It's like,
hard.
damn, I remember like where I was
and like,
in this.
and like me and Kai were talking about this, bro. Like, you know, like certain years of Benzes, they smell like crayons when you get in them.
Really?
You ever notice that?
My first one was in 2015.
But they smell like crayons, bro. Like literally crayons.
Like the paint.
Like when you
cars,
get in the car, it's like
seats?
something in the
It's the
interior.
leather.
It smells like a fucking.
I know what you're talking
I
about.
swear to God, it's like
I
it's
used to remember,
fucking
like,
weird.
getting into my
It
friends'
smells good
parents'
though.
cars. Yeah.
Like,
It
I
does.
love
It
new
smells
cars
like
now,
crayons. No, but this is unique. I know what you're talking about because I get into my friends' parents' cars and I'll be like, "Why does it just smell like like Crayola in here?"
Crayola.
Yeah,
Crayola.
Crayola.
Be a sick like mixtape name for someone.
Crayola.
That would be hard.
That's hard.
Oh, I did want to bring this up. I seen you working with Yuki Shiba. That's super gas because
Shout out my dog Yuki, man.
Since my senior year of high school, back when he went by Code.
Damn, that's dope.
And so
That's
to
my
see
boy,
him getting
man.
his flowers now is super fire.
Bro,
'cause
Yuki's
I've been
my
messing with him.
Bro, Yuki's my dog, man. We made a bunch of shit. We connected when I went to Japan like 2 times ago. And then, man, we ended up dropping that Maybach song. We shot it in LA. And then, bro, we went out. Me and him did a stadium show in this stadium in the heart of Tokyo that they built for the Olympics in like the 70s.
What?
I was like the first like North American artist to ever perform there.
Iconic.
It was like we just did this shit like a month ago. It was like 12,000 people. That shit was fucking like a movie.
Bro,
It was so
how did that connection
fucking
even
lit.
happen?
Man, I be going to Japan. I love like Japanese culture. I love their
too.
food. Like everything about Japan, I fucking love. I love so much. So like when I go out there, I'm like, man, like how can I like? I want to like build in Japan more. And I just like found out who the big artists are. Just reached out to him and shit.
Yeah.
And I fuck with his stuff too. Like that song he had with Meg was like pretty
Bro,
fucking
yeah.
fire and shit.
Team
So yeah, bro, the team talk that shit's amazing.
That shit went bananas, bro.
Yeah, no, that shit's amazing too. But
My boy's got a clothing shop out there, so I'll connect you so you can go by and use
bro,
use
going back,
use
I
the star
just-
power to go get some. Get
I was
some
just
more
I
clothes.
was just in. We were just in Tokyo like a month ago. We're going back. We're about to do another festival in October.
Word.
So we're about to do like a big festival in China and then like stay out there for like a day or two and then go to Japan.
I love it out there,
That's
bro.
fun.
I went last
fucking
year.
love
I was out there
Japan.
for 3-4
It's like
weeks,
one of my
bro.
favorite places in the whole world, man. It's just like
I'm retiring there, man.
it's like so peaceful,
so
clean.
peaceful, clean as shit.
so clean. Like the food is fucking amazing.
Amazing, bro.
The shopping, like the everything, the culture, the people are so nice. Like
It's swag totally
great.
different too.
we got to take some notes, man.
Yeah, bro, they swag way different. Even the bathrooms was different.
You know the thing I realize when I go to places like Japan, it's like people have their individual swag. Like you know out here it's like this brand's cool, so everyone wears it, and then everyone
Right.
and you go to the club and like everyone like dresses the same with
Same.
the same Cuban and like the same everything.
Right.
It's like over there, it's like bro, like there's so much like this person could be walking on the street dressed like their way, and then like the person next to them is like dressed completely different,
Yeah.
different haircut, different like everything is like completely like they got their own like individuality out there.
Fact.
that,
Yeah.
Like we don't like I don't feel like we have as much of that over here.
Definitely not as much. Once the trend set, like everyone's
Bro, that shit is
on their
hard
trend.
out there,
Like
bro.
people just like they like what they like and they own it, you know?
Yeah,
Facts.
Instead of like wearing this to like fit in or like it's like
it's,
different.
it's probably rooted in cultural pride too, though.
Yeah,
Because
just different culture, you know?
That's so fire, bro.
Yeah,
seen
I
that,
appreciate
was
shit like that. And it's just like when I like somewhere like Japan, it's like how can I be here more? How can I build here? How can I like build my brand here? Like like I like you want to spend time in places that you actually fuck with. So it's like you know,
And actually
that's something,
being
like,
in the
I fuck
culture.
with Japan. I like the way people treat me out there and like treat like everyone when we go out there. It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's like. I love that shit. So it's like, how can I build? How can I like help the music scene out here and like do things out here to build out here and you know help build the culture more and stuff.
are there any artists out there that you do projects with?
Yeah, like me and Yuki, I've been cooking up a lot. I fuck with my boys Bad Hot, my boy Wiser, my boy Vingo. Like those are my dogs and shit. You know.
You know who you got to mess with is DPR Live.
Okay.
You got to tap him. I'll put you on with them.
Okay.
They tough.
I know this guy Wavy out there. He's dope. Like,
Luda.
there's a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Bunch of people.
Japan culture is gas. It's super tough.
Outside of music, diversifying business, what was a point, and not music, I'm not like DJing, we know that like kits. Was there a point that you started branching into anything else outside of music, like diversifying income, diversifying revenue sources?
100%.
What's like a big thing that you focused on outside of music?
Just like diversifying in certain stuff, you know, like stocks and stuff, crypto, just like investing in startup companies and stuff. Like my boy Jack Mahler's company Strike, like helping make like Bitcoin like legal in like different countries and helping people like get credit cards through Bitcoin that like can't get a credit card through the bank in like Venezuela, places like that. Good Wipes. I invested in this company, Good Wipes. They're now like the #1 disposable wipe company in America.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're going fucking insane.
That's fire.
Psychedelic water, like having like a water product. We like own like the trademark to psychedelic for like all food and beverages. Like
That's hard.
just like a bunch of stuff, man. Getting into like real estate portfolios and deals like that.
What's something like you're particularly excited about, like a third party venture you're working on?
Good Wipes is great.
Good Wipes?
Yeah.
I think Good Wipes is a big one, honestly. There's a lot. I'm in like sports gambling apps.
Yeah.
Influencer apps. I don't know. There's a lot of shit.
Have any of them come to you, like the
Yeah,
big
that's
gambling
what
apps?
right.
Yeah.
Steak?
No, yeah. I've done shit with Steak in the past. Shout out to Steak. Yeah. Just gambling is fire. Just like,
Yeah.
just don't go too crazy.
Yeah.
How much of this early on were you actively seeking versus they were just approaching you off of name?
Yeah, how did I start in this? I don't know. I just always I have I always wanted to be like an entrepreneur in a sense too. So I feel like that was always on my radar to like when you start like making some money to kind of like diversify.
Yeah.
Some people, they make enough off music and they're cool living the way they want to live and they don't want to have more of a headache or like get more, and that's cool.
Yeah.
It just like depends on like I feel like how like you are as a person and what you want to do.
Yeah.
But that shit's like really inspiring to me, just like being able to like get into like
Yeah.
random things that are like cool to you and shit,
I feel like
Right.
music also gives you that power. Like once you're in music, people want to work with you. They want to bring their ideas to you, and you have that ability to do that through music. I've seen so many opportunities come our way through being in music. Dudes that have so much more. It's funny because they could have so much more success and wealth and power, and they want to work with
Culture,
music.
currency, man.
Right.
Music's the coolest shit on the planet. Like
Facts.
we've been saying this whole fucking time. Like it's just like, like it's easy for a lot of people to like build something and like make something that's worth a lot of money, but like how do
Right.
you make it cool to the masses?
What's your favorite memory?
Man, culture.
My
That
favorite
music's
memory?
brought you. The music's brought you.
I remember going to my first concert with my parents and like one of my best friends back home. It was like Motley Crue. That was dope. I remember going with my dad to see Metallica and like Lamb of God when I was a kid in like Buffalo. That shit was fucking lit. I remember, so that first show that I just told you about, Motley Crue, that was at Darien Lake in New York. And then in 2018 on tour, I ended up performing on that same stage. And I brought my mom out and had the crowd say hi to my mom. That was like amazing moments. Memories and shit. Be like nice for what being number one for 8 weeks, crazy memory. Obviously DMX, Coachella, crazy memory. Just like early days grinding with people like Travis and Migos and shit, and just like seeing like the come up and shit. Just like it's good to see like the come ups and stuff.
Is there a genre that you haven't touched yet that you'd like to experiment in?
I definitely just want to like venture out and like to more like areas and like pop music and stuff. I feel like that'd be dope. Obviously I like rock and stuff too. That'd be dope. House.
House.
I want to get into some like house, trap house, ghetto house, something. That'd be fucking sick. Just doing like the right collaborations and stuff.
Who do you work with in rock, if you could?
Nowadays,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's
I don't know.
different too.
It's like find some like new kids that are fire or some shit.
Oh, so it'd be a new artist. It wouldn't even be like some.
It could be some like
successful-
legacy shit. Like I was like cooking some shit with Tom Morello like last year.
That's cool.
That was like pretty fun.
That's
like
interesting.
Yeah.
like that was cool. But like I don't know. I would be down to do some more legacy stuff just to do it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Last
some new
question.
people.
Is there a time, whether it be 5, 10 years from now, is there a time you see yourself stepping out of actively being in the studio and more overseeing or putting people in that position for you?
I could, yes, but like I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever stop making music, man. It's just like, cause like music's my whole life. So like even today, let's just say like I just like stopped making music or retired. Like it's like I would still just make music. Like I don't know. Like what
Yeah.
else would you do? Like it's like,
Yeah.
I would like have different hobbies and do different things. But like music's been like music is such a big part of my life from like me being a kid to like now. It's just like bro, like I don't know. I'm always gonna make music.
And I have to ask this. Sorry, I said last question, but I have to ask this. God forbid, if everything was, the time was to come and everything, whatever, was to end right now, do you have one song in your catalog that's not out right now that you would hate that the world didn't hear?
There's definitely a lot of music that hasn't came out that I want the fucking world to hear. It's for sure.
Is there one specifically that stands out to you that you find yourself going back to?
Not really. There's just like a lot of music. I feel like the best music doesn't get released, right?
Right.
I feel like that's
Good
like
point.
something that, I don't know, it's just like it happens, you know? People forget about them. Artists move fast, making music, forget about the song from 6 months ago that was like maybe their single or like, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like that's definitely like an occurring thing.
Now's where I'll just keep going on this, because on this, is there songs that you've championed, like this has to go out, this has to go out, this has to go out, that eventually like, all right, like that they've listened to you that weren't going to make it out unless you champion the record?
That came out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of like a certain one. Like I definitely championed for like Pipe It Up and stuff. I remember that. Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of fucking, yeah.
Would you eventually dream that everything that you have or not everything, because obviously not everything's good, but like, would you ultimately want, we talk about posthumous releases, like,
Right.
would you eventually want the world to hear all your stuff, even if it was, because some says, oh, once an artist has passed, like, some people say it shouldn't come out, some people want it to come out, some people, you know, as long as it makes it to the world, would you eventually want people to hear everything that you might have if it's good?
Yeah, there's definitely like music that I'm holding on to that like I would love for people to hear.
Yeah.
If I'm here or not here, for sure.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Man, we appreciate you,
Appreciate
bro.
you
For
coming,
real.
bro.
Appreciate y'all boys,
Yeah.
man. Thanks for
Try
having me.
and get in the depths, bro, for real.
Wonderful.
We gotta
It's been
understand
fun.
the legacy,
We gotta
bro.
keep doing this every like year. So it's like,
for real,
you know?
give us updates, bro, because
The next-
outside of the community, we learning, you feel me, and vice versa. I don't like to be those people that ask the typical stuff that everybody asks.
but
Try
that's
to
what
get
makes it like
nuances, bro.
special to be able to like to do interviews. And like I always like support all the producer shit, bro. So it's like, you know,
Appreciate that.
y'all keep doing your thing and shit, you know? Like we need shit like this for the community, for the producer community. These things are
100%.
important, bro. I had a good time. I didn't even know the fucking interview started. I was like, at the beginning, I'm like, yo, like did it
No, the
start?
next one.
I don't know what to say. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck.